Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we have Shy'Kemmia Shy'Rezz Pate, only 8 years old, missing from Georgia, September 4th, 1998. Only 8 years old. Her nickname was Shy. This says she was about 4'4" and 59 pounds. She was last seen at her home at around 7 p.m. on Crumpler Avenue near Club Roxie. She has a surgical scar along her waistline. She had braided hair extensions in her hair at the time she went missing. And her hair twirled in front with 10 to 12 gold beads in the sections. At the time of her disappearance, she was wearing a bright neon green button-up shirt with the word Braves in red on the front, Levi blue jeans, and white K-Swiss tennis shoes. Braided shoulder-length hair extensions. And that's why one of the Jane Does that I included because of the hair extensions. Black hair, brown eyes. And there's no other information on there. And there's a picture of the beautiful young 8-year-old girl. And here is the Charlie Project with lots of photos of her. And this says she has multiple medical conditions. She was born October 29th, 1989. Her medical conditions include severe asthma, required at-home breathing treatments. One of her kidneys was underdeveloped from birth, and she also had a weak bladder. A week prior to her disappearance, she had an asthma attack and has been hospitalized. Because of her bladder problem, she had to wear pull-ups, which are designed for potty training. Otherwise, she would have had to use the toilet every 10 to 15 minutes. She was often fatigued, and she had to wear a leg brace due to a displaced kneecap. They felt like she would have needed regular medical treatment to survive into adulthood. Braided hair extensions in her hair. They were shoulder-length braided hair extensions. Her ears were pierced. Her nickname is Shy. She was playing outside in her yard on Crumpler Avenue near Club Roxie. It was around 7 p.m. Her family they were going to a high school football game. Her older sister decided to go get gas and then come back and get her. When she came back, she realized that Shy was gone. At first, they assumed maybe she'd gotten a ride with somebody else or gone to play at a friend's house. So they didn't report her missing till later that night. And then there was some kind of miscommunication because the police incorrectly told her family they had to wait 24 hours before they could begin an investigation. So she's never been seen or heard from again. And the police went and searched all the homes in the neighborhood for like a 5 to 6 block radius, and people let them search their homes, and they couldn't find anything. It said she loved skating and new clothes. She was involved with the family's church. They believe she may have been abducted by someone she was familiar with at the time, but everyone in her family has been cleared. And that where she lived in that neighborhood, it says it was a high crime rate and a lot of drug use. So there's her picture again. If you have any information, somebody's been drinking or talking over the years, and you feel like it's hearsay, you're not sure if it's true, maybe you gave them information years ago, you're not sure if they still have the information because of the way they stored the information in the case files. It might have been in paper, it could have been a floppy drive, it could have been a software program, it could have been stored in paper under a building or in a storage unit. After so long, some of the case files, you got to move them. There could have been a fire, there could have been a flood, there could have been a plumbing issue, anything. They may not have the information that you gave them years ago. So please contact them and give them any information that you may have. Here's a map. This shows where that street is that she lived on and where Club Roxie was. So you can see the highways, freeways running along nearby. There's bodies of water near there. I don't have a map of what it looked like years ago, but this is, And I'm not sure which house was hers or anything like that. I'm not sure if there was, a lot of woods around at the time. But there's a map of it now. And here's another map. I don't know who would have stopped, at that club along the highway. I don't know if truckers went there, anybody like that. So I have no idea what could have happened to her. But there's a map so you could see. And then I went to look for some Jane Does, of course, and I only found 2. One of them I wasn't going to leave in, but then I decided to. And this one, it says that she is 5'3", which is much taller than the other girl, and 128 pounds. Estimated year of death is 1999 to 2000. Estimated age range is 13 to 35. Estimated PMI says months, but estimated year of death is 1999 to 2000. Even though that other girl was tinier and shorter than her, she went missing late of 1998. And this girl was found in a body of water in a wooded area near Andrews Air Force Base. Her initials may be CS, as this was written in a marker on the label of a tank top she was wearing. Could be hand-me-downs for all we know, though. And then it says Namus Unidentified Person 5882 OCME 00-1694 was found the same day in a shallow body of water 12 miles away, with Andrews Air Force Base being in between the two. I couldn't find a Namus Unidentified Person 5882. I couldn't find a Jane Doe that was later identified. I couldn't find any information about this person, except for maybe where this girl was nude from the bottom down. This other one may have been nude from the top up, but I'm not even sure if that's true. Black hair with 12-inch hair extensions. That's why I decided to leave her in, because of the 12-inch hair extensions and the fact that this said she could have been 13 to 35 years old, and she had pink or purple nail polish on, and she had a plastic wristwatch with Tweety Bird on the face, and a red, blue, green, yellow plastic band. So that seems to me like a child's wristwatch. It does say she was wearing a sports bra, size 34, white beige female undershirt with spaghetti straps, also described as a tank top, plain black long sleeve Hanes shirt with beefy T on the tag, beige white t-shirt with logo 1995 Special Olympics World Games, New Haven, Connecticut. USA on the front, Connecticut. Medium blue waist length jean jacket with Gap tag on the collar. But it was the hair extensions and the Tweety Bird wristwatch with the plastic wristwatch and the plastic band of different colors that made me, and the pink nail polish. I thought, I'm leaving her in, especially with the hair extensions. And they're not sure the age. And here's what she may have looked like. Look at her chin. I don't know. I decided to leave her in. This is a different chin, and it's the same person, but I just decided to leave her in. And then we have another Jane Doe found in Louisiana in 2007. Estimated PMI is 5 years. Estimated age 10 to 14 years old. Unknown circumstances with no case information available, it says. This case may not even be from the area where they found it. Why do they have a case there that's not even from that area? What area is this from? It's just, and I keep wanting to know where that happened to that other person, that other Jane Doe that was found a short distance away that had the case number 5882 that I can't find anywhere. Was it someone who was identified? Who was it? Where were they from? How far away were they from the area they were found in? And here's a picture of this person, what they may have looked like. And sometimes they don't end up looking to me anything like what the picture is. So, and Veteran Doe was the name of this Jane Doe. They call her Veteran Doe, but I had been looking and I just couldn't find the other case number. This is the Doe network mentioned of that Jane Doe. It says the victim was located at 11901 Brandywine Road in a creek near Piscataway, I don't know how to pronounce it, forgive me, Creek Stream Valley Park in Clinton, Maryland. She was unclothed from the waist down and was probably sexually assaulted. So there's that. She could have been anywhere from age 13 to 35 years old. And those were the only two that I could find that could possibly be this Shy girl. Except for the third one that I don't know if she was ever identified. I don't know what happened to the case. I don't know. I can't find it anywhere. So if you have any information about what happened to her or who those Jane Does might be, please contact authorities. Don't forget to pray for her family and her loved ones because this is so horrific. An 8-year-old child. So if you have any information, please contact authorities and let them know. Feel free to leave comments and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.